How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting, and welcome back to the Uncivilized Run in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where we're with Killy the Bid here, who is on the ship after having conquered the Sith at Korriban, which has been really interesting. But before we jump into the next planet, we have a quick stop we gotta go make back on Tatooine to drop off a mystery box. Could have opened it, but Killy the Bid, he's good at running the jobs he runs, so we're just going to drop it off. No questions asked, nothing to be worried about, just gonna go and take care of that right away. So, off we go to Tatooine. Oh, did you again? So is this about the racing or business? One or the other, I've got no time for anything else. I have a box sent to you, sent by alerts. What's this? A box? Oh, that box. Yeah, I know the box you talk about. I thought that was supposed to be here a month ago. You took the detour, huh? Never mind. You opened the box? Of course not. Smart man. Live longer that way. I suppose you're expecting some payment now, huh? I'll give you 2,000 credits for the box and you can run on your way. I expect a little more for transporting dangerous goods. The box isn't dangerous unless you're fool enough to open it, but I like your backbone, human. I'll give you 2,500. I'll have some of the spaceport workers unload the box from your ship. You take the credits and go. Say hello to Lurs for me. Awesome. I might go check back in, because he might have another job for me, so we'll see if there's another planet he wants me to go to. Wait, this guy's still walking. I wonder if he's still in the animation of returning back, or does HK get out of the camera? What is that? Like hearing noises. Like sound like a Rhodian yelling in pain and a lightning effect. What if like my contacting on the ground's just met an untimely end? Oh, hang on. Kashyyyk heavy pistol. It has a chance to stun. Ooh. And it's upgradable. Oh my gosh, this could be the best weapon we've ever seen for me. It's expensive, but we've been pulling in the money. I want to buy it. Yeah! I also should get some concussion grenades if he has any. Alright, so we got that gun. However, I'm looking everywhere, and Lurs just does not seem to be here anymore. So unless I can find him by the ship, I guess that's just the end of that. Like, apparently he's not going to have any other jobs for me anymore, which I could have sworn he would, but again, I have always played the goody two-shoes through this route before, so I never really did anything beyond like dropping off the box. And I always opened the box and broke the box, so yeah. Huh. I heard like a lightning sound and like a Rhodian dying, so I wonder if he was taken out somehow, like now that I finished the mission for some reason. I don't know. Alright. Well, I got what I needed, a nice cool gun. I'm gonna upgrade it real quick, and then we're heading off to our next planet. Some wookiees.
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Carth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend. Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive if possible.
As you command, Master.
Vision time. I've always thought the design for Kashyyyk was so beautiful. There's a reason why it keeps popping up. Not only are Wookiees just amazing and lovable, but like, Kashyyyk's design is just fantastic. It'd be an amazing and terrifying place to visit.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
You take that back. Kashyyyk is awesome. It looked like the star map was on the forest floor.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yes, yes. Alright, well, it's time to go, and we're gonna take Zalbar with us, though. Unfortunately, I think he's gonna be a temporary companion. Also, FYI, if we run into, so up till now, the Sand People were really, really dangerous, and the Sith have been really easy. Unfortunately, I'm guessing that we're going to be in the dangerous territory again because everything here wants to eat you and get in your face. And so they have a lot of health, they get up in your grill, and it's just a nightmare. So, buckle up! Greetings to you. While I am pleased to welcome you to the planet G5623, I do not see your ship on my docking schedule. The Zerka Corporation will see your needs, of course, but there will be a 100 credit docking fee in advance, I fear. Let's see. What services do the 100 credits get me? Well, we are limited in many ways, but I doubt you'll find even the basic facilities anywhere else in this remote sector. But I'm sorry, I really must insist that docking fees be paid before I impart any further services. I must allow for proper procedure. Upon collection of the correct fees, I will extend your resources the Zerka Corporation could offer. I'm sure you understand. Is the price negotiable? Very simply put, no. Operation for these remote outposts is an expensive endeavor. I represent wealthy clients. You should let me pass. I normally wouldn't do this, but you don't feel like arguing. I consider a promise of future business payment enough. Since you have a Wookiee with you, can I assume you understand their language? For a fee, Zerka Corporation can provide a translator for you during your visit. That won't not be necessary. Very well, though only the most adapted people seem to comprehend the Wookiee language, such as it is. Now then, please follow me to our information center. I will address any further questions there. Alright, so far so good. I'm just gonna go and peek in these boxes real quick. Greetings again to you, human! I would seem to call the hunt has brought us both to this trouble. Oh, this is the guy that just killed the crate dragon! I've not been here long, but I can already see I will not be as welcome here as I had hoped. What are you doing here, Comrade? Following me? Well, I'm sure you'd provide an interesting hunt. I didn't track sentient prey. Two-legged animals do a fine job of killing each other without me. I have come here to seek even greater prey than what we faced on Tatooine, but the climate here is politically cold. I don't know if I'll be allowed to hunt. Whose permission are you looking for? And as an astute question, Zerka Corporation seems to be in control here, but they don't care if I wander the Shadowlands so long as I have paid their docking fee. Instead, I hope to gain the trust of the native Wookiee population. I'm not here to just kill the biggest thing I can find. I want to understand how they hunt. What are you doing to gain their trust? Very little. I'm sure they have had enough off-worlders like Zerka claiming good intentions. I will simply try to stay out of their way. I've heard of an off-worlder that has gained respect by living in the Shadowlands for some years. Perhaps I'll attempt the same. I could be 100 tales, though. I have to leave. Farewell. Perhaps we will meet again. A great hunt in this world would be glorious. Circa merchants. Oh, something's happening. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I prepared myself. Prepared me? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I am in exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my home village 20 years ago. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made an exile, disowned from my home and people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back. I think what's amazing is on an entire planet that he happens to be from the exact section of the planet that we have to visit. But it makes a good story. Let's see. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad. I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. I used to use them in battles to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They were right to cast me out. Time passed. Things have changed. The slavers are still here. This dock is theirs. I doubt anyone has risen to fight. Nothing has changed. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It will be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. I don't have much hope. Oh, he's so sad. I'm gonna miss you, Zalbar. I'm gonna need you on this planet, and I'm not gonna be able to have you. So, Matt and Dassel and Elin Gand.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Matten is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
Ah, interesting.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
I'm Killy the Bid. Let me see what you carry.
Certainly, though my stock may be a little thin. I'm having trouble with a trade contact on Korriban.
Oh, interesting. I just came from there. Maybe I could help with that. Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters. You think you know someone, and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matten. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
Do your debtors have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matten is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Perhaps I could settle some of his debt?
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him.
Alright.
Of course.
Let's see. Let's see what you carry. Alright, so I want to get that. The Bothan Sensory Visor. Yeah. That seems really handy. Because then being immune to crits is freaking good. It'll look horrid though. Oh, it looks so dumb. Oh, that's why. Oh man, I get good benefits, but I hate it. Ugh.
Welcome to Adean. I trust you will find our facilities pass inspection. Zerka Corporation is very efficient.
You have nothing to be proud of, fool.
I'm sorry, I don't understand Wookiee speak. Shiri Wook, I think it's called. What did the Wookiee say?
He said you have nothing to be proud of working for Zerka.
I just work here in the lab. I don't have anything to do with the taking of slaves.
How convenient. All the benefits with no guilt.
I don't have to justify myself to you. I do good work here. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
What is your job here?
I'm conducting experiments on various samples of indigenous plant life. There may be untapped pharmaceutical resources here. Of course, that will take some time, and the Wookiees are a more immediate source of income. Please, I must return to my work.
Okay. Well,
Farewell.
And this is the part that's really sad. They have the Wookiee just sitting here. It's this caged, like, child Wookiee on the floor. Ugh, it sucks. Yeah, that's the thing. Killy the Bid is all about resource management, and you know, get yourself a raw deal, that's fine. But enslavement is something he can't abide. He's not going to be able to stand, because here's the thing. It's like, it's one thing if you get yourself in a bad situation. It's like, you get yourself in, you got to get yourself out. Like, there's no point in doing anything unless, like, you know, there's a transfer of reasonable, like the exchange rate can be worthwhile, you know. But to purposefully enslave, like, by, like, essentially capturing and enforcing off-planet people from their homes, like, that's not because they got themselves in a situation. That's just something that's forced on them. Greetings again. How can Zerka Corporation serve you during your time at the visit of Eden? See. Need supplies, what's available here? For material goods, I suggest you speak to a general vendor near the docking area. He keeps his store well stocked. They charge fair value for mundane goods and armor. If it's weapons you want, you'll need to deal with the Zerka representative. That would be me. You're here to purchase local species, however, you must wait for a licensed Zerka corporate trader to return from deliveries outside of the system. Purchase local species? What do you mean? It means that they are slavers. They take my people from their homes and sell them to the highest bidder. Your current Wookiee seems displeased with the situation, but I fail to see this concern. You seem to be a satisfied customer. Zalbar's no slave. He pledged a life debt to me. Ah, very difficult thing to stage. I commend you for it. So much easier than relying on restraining collars. Do not demand the life debt. Do not. I must warn you that you'll be blamed for the actions of your Wookiee. Please call him off. I think he would need more firepower to keep order. We do things humanely if possible. There are other outposts, but the operation is very lean overall. Arrangements have been made with the Wookiee leadership. Harvesting is handled as delicately as possible, relatively speaking. Tell me about it. Might be more understanding if I know. If it will ease your temper, I will give specifics. We supply arms in exchange to supply for heavy Wookiees. We are kept profitable, and an agreeable leader is kept in power. Keeps the process from becoming a constant firefight. What's this leader's name? I believe his name is Chundar. I don't deal directly with him, thank goodness. Far too brutish. That is not a name I wanted to hear. It sounds as if your thrall has an opinion about the arrangement with this leader, but it doesn't matter. Chundar is unquestioned. What about it, Zalbar? What's the matter? This is not something I will talk about. Not yet. Please, is there anything? I have work to do. I'm through speaking with you. Very good. Feel free to inspect our operations here, but I would advise against going too far from the main landing area. The planet is still very much untamed, and we do not send out patrols for lost tourists. Lovely people. Zerka's great, just great. But we got fish to fry. It's time for us to head out onto the roads. Specifically, we got to get through this door. I'm going to save because I have a feeling I don't want to accidentally have to redo all that.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
I'm gonna get past you. I paid the landing fee.
I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company. not you.
That's not surprising. Oh, hello. Yeah, stunned. Oh, look at that. I'm stunning him. Oh my gosh, the stuns. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, just some basic supplies. Damaged sentry droid. Can you sense it? The wind, the sound, the smells? It feels as it now as if we are far away from the spaceport. This walkway is new, probably built by the slavers, but I remember the trees. My village is not far from here. What can I expect to encounter? I'm sorry, I don't know. It's been so long since I left. I only know the way things were, and many things have changed. I must warn you of one thing. I don't know if I'll be any help or hindrance to you here. My father was very powerful, a chieftain. Perhaps his feelings have mellowed, but if my brother has his ear all this time, it may be very unwelcome. We'll deal with it when the time comes. This is what I'm dreading. My shame is meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought I'd come back. I'm sorry, I've taken enough of your time. We should press on.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
It's Killy the Bid. What happened here?
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
That's right. We had to do it, and it shouldn't come out of our pay.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Do your superiors approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
I will not allow you to enslave or kill another Wookiee. With my beady eyes!
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
This posting is trouble, friend. Get out while you can.
You make some sense. I wonder what you know about what might happen here. I think we should petition for a transfer. The corporation will survive a fight here, but us frontline guards won't.
If you say so, Captain.
Yes, I say so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
Yes, get out of here, you fools. Hello, Mr. Wookiee. You're not permitted to pass into Shadowlands. Only Chundar may allow entry. Especially when you bring filth such as this with you. The Mad Claw's no place here. Who are you to question my place? You follow Chundar into the arms of outsiders. And yet you travel with an outsider yourself. Speak no more. Chundar will decide if you're permitted to enter the Shadowlands. What was that about, Zalbar? We should proceed to the village. I'm sure we'll both get answers there. I'm not trying to go this way. I'm trying to go the other way. I want to at least try that first. Oh, hello, boyos. I know what you're about. I'm going to save just in case, but I've got some new friends for you guys. I've got some new friends for you to meet.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
How do they know?
Yes?
Oh, I stunned him. Oh, it's just too easy. Here, you should probably heal. He's reflecting him back at me, but I'm also getting those sneak attacks in. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. We did so good. So many lightsabers that I don't need. All right, time for some Wookiee village time. Stop where you are, outsider. You have the domain of Chundar, chieftain and leader. Stand aside, human. This human is with me, and I want to access the home of my people. Oh, you have no right here, Madclaw. The human should not have brought this taint upon our land. You must answer the Chundar. Take me to Chundar. I would speak with him. The choice is made for you already. Making a demand for something you cannot alter. Can't help. Enough talk. You and the outsider Madclaw will be taken to Chundar now. See, I have to bring someone else with me now. But who? I think I'll bring Carth, just because he can be my, like, physical boy. Get in the way to die all the time. I don't really want him, but, like, Canderous is all guns, Mission is also guns, T3's guns, and Bastila's Jedi. So, I'm gonna bring Carth. Step forward and address mighty and wise Chundar, outsider. I don't often allow visitors of your kind. You are flanked by Zerka slavers. Are they not outsiders, or have you sold all of Kashyyyk to them? Brother Zalbar, you have been exiled a long time. You shouldn't speak in that tone. Things are different now. You are a mad claw without honor. You have no voice among your own people. I, on the other hand, am chieftain. If you make deals with slavers, the truth will get out eventually. You may talk, but no one will believe you. I've had a long time to guide what my people think. They trust me, the mighty Chundar. Even if my brother is insane, my father enslaved. I rose to protect my people despite it all. Father was enslaved? Mighty Chundar, what are you talking about? You were the runt. I am no runt. Like I said, Zalbar, a lot has changed in your years away. We will discuss this soon enough. What do you want? Why drag us here? I haven't killed Zalbar because he's my brother, and I hope he and I could come to an agreement. You are irrelevant. I may be able to put you to use on a menial task. Zalbar will have to stay here, of course. I would not abandon Zalbar to you. It isn't your choice, Killy the Bid. I already have him. I have a personal matter to discuss with him. You have other duties. A simple thing. Another Wookiee has suffered the same fate as Zalbar, gone mad and been exiled. He now lurks the Shadowlands. More importantly, he's pestering my Zerka allies during their Shadowland expeditions. It is not good for business. He's standing against you? The first of many, perhaps? No one will follow a Madclaw. He is merely a nuisance. Besides, he cowers in the Shadowlands. My people know nothing of him. I'll consider what you've said. I'll go now. I'll allow you access to the Shadowlands. You will track and kill this insane Wookiee, and may then you will earn my favor. Zalbar stays here to ensure your loyalty. The Zerka will never let me hold on to you, but they don't care what I do with a fellow Wookiees. You're a fool. You're making the job harder. What made you think I wanted it to be easy for you? Besides, you don't need him. My people are trained to understand you. I tell them it's better to understand the enemy. They think it will make it easier to fight. Actually, it makes them easier to obey. Remember, you can't beat me here. No one would dare oppose me to join with an outsider or an exile. You are wrong, brother. Someone would. You see, Chundar, there is someone. Make it good, Zalbar. You are too quick to celebrate. Zalbar talks of Friar, our father. Why, Zalbar? He ordered you exiled when you attacked me. He went mad as you when he finally discovered the slavers. He dared challenge them alone and has not been seen since. That was years ago. Let him go, Zalbar. I rule now. I take the Wookiees forward. But there is a price to pay. Play along, Zalbar. I'll see what I can do. No more words, outsider. I've given my orders. I can't hold you here, but Zalbar will stay until you kill the bad claw in the Shadowlands.
I don't like leaving someone behind, but I guess we don't have a choice.
The guards will let you pass now. Leave the village through the northwest and follow the platform to the south and east. You will eventually see where Gorwookin awaits you. He'll lower you to the fourth floor. Go. Well, negotiations went well. Peachy. Alright. We need to upgrade you quickly. And then we'll wander around this place a little bit. Jack? What does you want, outsider? You're not welcome here, no matter what anyone says. Killy the Bid, I'm here with Chunar's permission. So a little respect. You are an outsider. You kind of done more damage here than anyone could ever hope to fix. You taint us. You bring us out of the worst of everything. You will get no response from me. I wanted to ask you about Kashyyyk. Nothing to say to you. Should we ask if they've seen Rowar? They understand us. Most outsiders don't bother to learn our language. I will not speak to them, and neither will you, Warwhirl. I will not allow it. I've never spoken to an outsider. I mean, Chunar makes us learn and understand you, but I've never been this close to one of you.
Warning. And get no closer, hairy organic. I will protect the master from your barbaric ways. I warn you.
What are you doing here? Have you come to laugh at us? Come to gloat about how many of us you've taken? Can you even understand me? I understand you. I'm not here as a slaver. Then why are you here? Can I ask you some questions? Oh, please don't. I haven't been paying enough attention to anything since Rowar went missing. Do you know anything about that? I hope not. I hope you slavers didn't get him. Not that you're a slaver. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. Haven't slept much lately. Who was Rowar? Rowar? He's the greatest. He led hunting parties in the Shadowlands. He even fought outsiders. Slavers like you are, probably. He taught me a lot. He said I should grow up as strong as him. That I'd fight you too. I will, too. I will. When did Rowar go missing? Stop bothering the boy, outsider. He doesn't need you taunting him. But what if they could know something? Maybe they could help. Outsider, help? Look at you. Look around you, Warwhirl. Outsiders do nothing but steal and lie and take the best among us. Outsider, talk to me if you must bother us at all. Leave him alone. Go over who Rowar was again. Oh, okay. I already got that. I'll just take your goods. Warzenor. Warzenor! Hello, outsider. I heard your arrival. Just you won't cause trouble in our village. I don't want bloodshed. Can I ask you some questions? I'm sorry. Like most of the village, I've been preoccupied by these troubled times. I don't really want to speak to you. Well, not unless you can tell me what your young Rowar is. Do you keep track of slaves taken? I am no slaver. I have no way of knowing one way or the other. You'll excuse me if I don't take you at your word. When did Rowar go missing? Could be 10 days or more. He is planning a hunt. Nobody seems to know where he'd be leaving. He's now overdue. I don't know where to start. It is strange. Why do you think it's strange? I don't believe he was taken by slavers. The slave transports haven't been seen around here. If it wasn't slavers, perhaps he fell to the Shadowlands, but he knew them well. I would search for him, but I don't know where to start. My days of hunting the lower forest are behind me. I could look for him. Would there be a reward for finding him? That would need to be determined. Wookiee justice rewards honor and honesty. You outsiders are a little lacking. I could look for him. You could? You never heard an offer from someone of an outsider. I'll reserve my judgment for when I see results. Alright. You prep yourself for a reward. I have a feeling I'm gonna find him.
Ready?
I'm glad you are. I need you to throw yourself at the first enemy you see with wild abandon, Carth. Don't think about yourself. Don't think about your life. You know, only think about the needs of the team, specifically me, who needs you to throw yourself in harm's way so I can blast them from a safe distance. Most likely in the back. These Wookiees are... I'm honorable enough not to believe in slavery, but I'm absolutely gonna shoot someone in the back. I'm definitely not a very good Wookiee fighter in the Wookiees' eyes. Hello, Wookiees. What do you want, outsider? I won't let you follow us on our hunt. Chorwal's not here for your amusement. I didn't mean you any harm. I believe that when our planet's free of you. Your kind here only to take to destroy. You won't be a trophy, dead or a slave. Leave me. You have no place here. Just a few questions. I am a friend. Only a moment, outsider. Won't be patient for long. Now, you know of a crazed Wookiee in the Shadowlands? The only crazed creatures I know of are your kind, outsider, not mine. We'll see him from time to time. We leave him alone. He has our respect because he's braved the lands alone. Sometimes he helps lone travelers. He is crazy, though. Our finest warriors hunt the Shadowlands in groups, yet he lives there alone. Avoid him. Madness is to be feared. What do you think of Chundar? He's our chieftain. Will be obeyed. That is our way. Whether I trust what he says or not doesn't matter. In time, someone will replace him, for better or for worse. I don't know. But that will be for Baka to decide. How will Baka decide? What does that mean? Baka was our greatest warrior. His ancient sword is a tool of ascension, the mark of a chieftain. Chundar no longer displays it, not since he took the role of chieftain years ago. If someone else could produce it. Bah, I talk like a child. That's mere foolishness. Could a blood relative of Chundar challenge him? It truly would take Baka's blade for that to happen. Chundar is the last member of his family. If there were others, but they were marked with madness. We don't speak their names. They are without honor. I'll leave you know. Oh, I clicked the wrong one, but I didn't want that. Anyway. Okay. Goodbye, Wookiee. It was nice chatting with you and helping you fight off these Kinrath or whatever they are called. Any goodies around the corner? No. Again, just a dead end. We're getting close, though. Yep, I think this is the basket up here. Last minute supplies. Yep. Very, very basic supplies. Just a gun and a really basic outfit. Chundar's commanded that I grant you access to the Shadowlands. Woken is what I am called. Walk with care. Only our bravest return from these lands. Your soft feet are barely tolerated insult. I have a few questions, Woken. Chundar said nothing of answering your questions. Be brief. Has anyone been allowed down recently? I feel like a few like you are in the Shadowlands, given permission by Chundar. Don't know why. Only Wookiees should be allowed. The journey of my people are very personal. Won't speak of them to an outsider. Tell me of the Wookiees so I might show proper respect. You ask very respectfully. Outsiders never do that. I suppose I can mention some of that have entered into the Shadowlands. The latest was Rowar. He was not returned in many days. He may have died below, but he is strong and able. Many have died recently. Chundar believes one of our own is below, mad, crazed, killing all. I do not know. We find no bodies to examine. The Shadowlands claim them, I am sure. What outsiders are below? For reasons I don't know. Chundar allows those who work with Zerka to work in the Shadowlands. They kill much. And there's another, but he has earned respect. He does not disturb our lives or customs. He gets angry like a Wookiee sometimes. His name hurts my tongue. He has lived alone in the Shadowlands for many years now. I want to understand why the Wookiees revere the Shadowlands. You can't. You must live here to understand. See the harmony and danger. Ugh, I waste my breath on you. Unlock the thing and lower me down. The descent is long, but still, or we will attract unwelcome visitors. Alright, into the abyss we go. The closest thing to hell this game has. And we go down. And down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should have saved!
At last, my search is over.
How did he get down here?
Fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure. You may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
You're Malak's apprentice? Can't say I'm impressed.
Your words mean nothing to me. Unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Alright, let's do this dance with no pants. Carth, I need you to go and distract. Lots of flurries. Oh, wait. So actually, no. Do that, and then flurries. And you activate your shield. and then power attack.
Ready.
That hurt, I bet.
You asked for this!
Alright, hang on, hang on.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Engaging. Engaging.
That hurt, I bet.
Carth, I need you to heal, buddy. I got the Wookiees just like here, like, oh, okay. This is odd, but whatever.
Droid efficiency at its best. As combat mode active.
That hurt, I bet.
Yeah, there we go. Take that, you stupid Sith. Wow. That was a pretty gnarly fight, but we did really good. I think this is where we're going to be ending for today. It was a lot of talking, so not a whole lot of like real action going on, but hey, we took out Malak's apprentice in a pretty gnarly fight right at the end there, and then we kind of know the situation on Kashyyyk, and now we're in the Shadowlands. So next part, we should be able to wrap up the Shadowlands and see if we can resolve the issues with the Wookiees. The Shadowlands is pretty intense. There's a lot that's going on, but we're gonna see some pretty fun characters down here. We're gonna be able to, you know, hopefully find that star map. But yeah, we're actually getting pretty close to being done with the game already. Like, it's not super close to being done, but like, let me paint the picture for you. If we take about 2 episodes of Planet, we have another episode on Kashyyyk, then I believe we're scheduled next to have an interesting encounter, like a kind of a specialized story-based encounter. That'll be probably another episode or 2. And then we have Manan, and then we have the end of the game. So yeah, like 4 or 5 episodes left probably, maybe 6. Yeah, there's not a whole lot less to the game. So hope you guys have been enjoyed. There's a lot of fun here, a lot of good story. Killy the Bid hasn't been able to do a whole lot, but he's making up for all the terrible things he did on Korriban by being nice to the Wookiees and not going to allow them to be slaved anymore. So that'll be a plus. But I thank you all so much for being here. Especially thank you to the patrons who have been here. It's been awesome. Thank you so much for your direct support. It means the world to me. And for everyone who watches this, that support, it means the world to me too. Like, I'm so lucky to have each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Keep in mind, we're starting a brand new series on Friday. It's going to be a game. It's going to be a visual novel mixed with a management kind of game called Love Esquire. It's supposed to be goofy, romantic fun, so romantic comedy, think. And then it's about like choosing your stats and like meeting requirements to try and accomplish certain goals. So if you've played games like Sunrider or Long Live the Queen, like it's going to be fairly reminiscent of that, with a lot more focus on relationships. So it should be a lot of fun. So hope you guys will swing around for that sometime. But until next video watching me, I'll see you next. I'll see you there.